What's up guys, welcome to the Convicted Llama video. Today we're going to be looking at 5 different storage systems and how you can use them in your Minecraft worlds. Let's get into it. Before we go, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more of this content. Alright, first up we have this is a very complicated one and I think it's probably one of the most efficient storage systems you can make. Now, I think this was originally designed by Tangotech, but I'm not sure. So, how it works, you put the items into here, and it uses some complicated redstone clocks to send the items up and filters through each of these chests, and they have to all be full. But what's great about this is you can put any item in here, and it will work. So, all you need to do is set up these items. Like I've set them up just one item in each chest, but you can do it any way you want. Alright, let's try it. So, say we wanted some redstone torches to go in here. We just put them in the chest and wait for them to come in. One sec. Look, if you see the thing working down here, this thing like pulses itself around, and then these torches like do things, and it's very difficult to explain. If you don't understand like complex redstone, but eventually it all gets into here. Now, to put this into another one, there needs to be at least a block gap between this and the next one, so you can stack these modules next to each other. Now, let's sort of look into the technical details. So, at first, we take a comparator output from this first dropper. This then takes into a clock, which goes into another clock, which goes into, I'm confused now. So it goes up the torch tower, where each of these torches aren't necessary, but I just put them in there anyway. So this hits this block, hits this one, and then it's very confusing. I don't really get it. Well, something I do, but so it goes. Then once it's gone up this one. Up this dropper vector, it checks all of these chests going down, then it starts this pulse extender and goes into this clock, which then goes back up this torch tower, checks all of these chests, and then it comes back out here. Yep. Alright, and then once it goes up the torch tower, it unlocks and locks these hoppers, because normally what would happen if you didn't, it wouldn't go across, it would just go straight down, but what this does, it locks each hopper while the item is in it, so then it can move across and check if it can fit into one of these chests. Now why I like this one over this design over here, I'll show you in a minute, is because so you can put multiple different items in the same chest, so you can allocate how much storage you want for each item. Alright, so so what you could add is have a hopper here, so you can place shulker boxes onto here, and it will suck out the items and take them to this thing. Now, if you want to stack them, I recommend I've done like, so you have 2, and then you have 2 on the other side. You just have it going around in a circle. But what I recommend is having an overflow chest. So if items don't go into the system, you know which ones you can add to it and whatever. You can tweak it if you want. Now, next one. So we have a sort of shulker box design thing. Now I've very much compacted the redstone for this, so it might be difficult to understand, but the way this works is, so you start off with one shulker box in, so this is the brown one, then you flick the lever, it switches the shulker box, then you've got the purple one, which is full of enchantment books, then the red one, which has my tools, then the grey one, which has some armour and stuff, and then the white one, ender pearls, blue one, water, you get the point, yellow, there you go. And then I've just put a random one in here because, I don't know, it didn't work when I tried it before, but yeah. So, I've been practicing with this over here. So the way this works is it takes, so it starts with one, so when this one breaks, it goes into this dropper, then every time you press the lever, it moves up a place until it gets to here. No, here. So then then it shoots into the one that's actually going to place it. Then so they've moved. There's one shulker box in each of these droppers, so that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 droppers. Where are there was 3 in one of them. I can't remember where. That might have just been it being broken. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, because it's placed this one. So basically, what's happening here is every time you're flicking the lever, it's moving up a place. Then it also powers the piston each time, just in with the right timing, so that it breaks it, and then it can place the next one. All right, next design. So the next one, you have this is like sort of the basic one. So this is what everybody thinks when they think automatic storage system. Now the reason I've got 22 items in each of these is because that's how the filter works. Now, so if you haven't seen a filter before, basically you just have this. So it's based on the comparator signal. So in here, I've put 4 things of filter items. Now you want to name these, because then it gives you an extra layer of protection. So you take the comparator outputs out of those, and then when an item that is in one of these, so say I put in a diamond, if I put the diamond into this chest, you will see that it goes into here. Now I have 23. The way that works is when that item is in this hopper, it reaches 3 signal, and then the repeater unlocks this hopper so it can go in. Now, negatives of the design. Well, obviously it's not the most efficient because you have to make a different chest for each item you want to store. Now, so positives, like you can store a large amount of items in here. Like this is a whole chest for each thing. Now, yeah. So next we move on. Now this one isn't a storage system as such, but it's a method of storing items. So basically, when I think I have stone in here, so if I put this stone into this hopper, you shall see that it breaks the chest because it's full. And it only works if it's exactly full, because of how much signal this redstone block gives out. You probably can pack this down, but it's fine how it is. Actually, I don't want to put that back in. So when this one fills up, I can't open it, but it will then break and go into this chest, like so. Right, this one's a bit of a joke, but honestly I think the best storage system you can get is this block right here. Inside here you can store 27 shulker boxes if you want to, which can each do 27 item stacks in each one. So that's a ridiculous amount of storage you can get. And what I like to do is put some utility things that I might need in here, and put everything I might not want to go back to my base to get. Actually, I've got another design I can show you. So over here we have this thing called a storage silo. Now, it's a concept originally thought of by Mumbo Jumbo, where you have a display to show you how many items you have. So the more chests it fills up, the more lights go on. So I would need to fill up this entire chest. But if you see here, once it fills up, and I've also added an item filter so that only cobblestone could go into here. So if I put a ton of cobblestone up into this hopper, or I just put it in myself, I guess. What is it? Yeah, so look, when they're moving through, all the lights go on, but eventually when it all gets down to the bottom, it should, actually it needs to fill up the hopper. But yeah, the more you have, the more lights go on, which is just cool. It's all stuck in the system now. Let's just do that, and then all the lights should go off, but the ones, this hopper needs to fill up as well. but you get the point. So when there's any items in here, or is it when this one's full? No, maybe when this one's full. Yeah, it is. Sorry. So it's when this hopper starts getting items in it, like continuously, that it makes it. Now it's just the same circuit as I used over here, which is just great. So it's nice and simple. You've got the filter. I use a different block for this one, but yeah. Right. That has been my top five, I guess, or just 5 best ones, I think, of storage systems. Now, I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to see more. Goodbye.